This is the second part on the chapter on GST. Exercise 1, question number 8. A wholesaler bought an article whose listed price is rupees 4,000 and sells it to a trader at 15% profit, and the trader sells it to a customer at 20% profit on the listed price. Find number 1, the GST paid by the trader to the government if the rate of tax is 18%, and second one is the price paid by the customer for the article. It says a wholesaler bought an article whose listed price, now this listed price, as I told you, listed price is actually the mark price. So a wholesaler bought an article. Now the wholesaler is buying the article from someone. So let's consider that someone is the manufacturer. M here is the manufacturer. Okay. So the wholesaler buys it from the manufacturer. So the next person is the wholesaler. And sells it to a trader. The wholesaler sells it to a trader. And the trader sells it to the customer. So the final person whom the trader is going to sell it to is the customer. It says a wholesaler bought an article whose listed price is rupees 4,000. Okay. Wholesaler is buying from the manufacturer. The listed price, that's the mark price, is rupees 4,000 and sells it to a trader. The wholesaler bought it for 4,000. Now he is going to sell it to a trader. Wholesaler is going to sell it to a trader at 15% profit. Okay. So he bought it for 4,000. Now he is going to increase the price of this article by 15 more percentage. Okay. So it's like this. If I say I am going to give you 10% more marks in your exam. Okay. So your exam is for 100 marks, and if I say I am going to give you 10% more, which means you are going to get 110%. Okay. So that 10% increase is there. Similarly, here the profit is 15%, means the price is going to increase by 15 more percentage. The actual percentage means 100%. If it is going to increase by 15 more percentage, means the new percentage becomes with 100 add 15 more, that is 115%. Okay. So the new percentage is going to be 115%. That 115% is 115 out of 100. Okay. Of the mark price originally. What was the mark price originally? Is 4,000. So of 4,000. So on simplification, this gives you rupees 4,600. So when the wholesaler bought it from the manufacturer, he paid 4,000. When the wholesaler sells it to the trader, he sells it for 4,600. He has increased the price by 600 rupees more. Okay. Now, the trader sells it to a customer at 20% profit. The trader bought it for 4,600. Now he is going to increase the price by 20% on the listed price. The actual listed price is 4,000. Okay. So he is going to increase and sell it to the customer. The trader is going to increase and sell it to the customer at 20% profit on the listed price, not on the price at which he bought. Okay. On the listed price. The listed price actually is 4,000 rupees. Okay. So he is going to increase the price by 20%. So when the trader sells it to the customer, he increases the price by 20%. As I told you before, if you are going to increase it by 15%, it becomes 115%. If you are going to increase by 20%, it is going to become 120%. So the mark price is 120%, that's 120 by 100 of the actual listed price. Actual listed price is 4,000 rupees. If you simplify this, you will get rupees 4,800. So look at this. When the wholesaler bought it from the manufacturer, he paid 4,000. He increased the price, the wholesaler increased the price. Price has become 4,600. When the trader bought it, he paid 4,600. And when the trader sells it to the customer, he sells it for 4,800. The question is, find number 1, the GST paid by the trader to the government if the rate of tax is 18%. GST paid by the trader. The trader is here. GST paid by the trader to the government means he collects some tax from the customer. He has already paid some tax to the wholesaler. Previous person was wholesaler. He collected some tax from the customer. He has already paid some tax to the wholesaler. The difference between them is the GST that the trader has to pay. Okay. So which means you have to find the tax in this case, because you have to know how much the trader paid as the tax. You also have to find the tax that the trader receives from the customer. So both these taxes have to be calculated. So tax in the first case here is percentage is 18%, 18 by 100 of the mark price here is 4,600. That will give you rupees 828 is the tax that the trader has paid the wholesaler. In the second case, the mark price is 4,800. Tax percentage is same, 18%. So tax in the second case is 18%, that's 18 by 100 of the mark price is 4,800. That gives you rupees 864. Okay. So when the trader bought it from the wholesaler, he paid a tax of 828. When the trader sells it to the customer, he receives a tax of 864. The difference between these two is the GST that the trader has to pay the government. So the first answer is GST paid by the trader to the government is what he received, 864, minus what he is already paid, that's 828. That gives you rupees 36. That's the difference. Then there is a second question which says, find the price paid by the customer for the article. The customer buys it from the trader. If he has to pay the mark price, which is 4,800, and he also has to pay a tax of 864. Therefore, price paid by the customer is 4,800 rupees is the mark price, plus 864 is the tax. On adding together, that gives you rupees 5664. Question number 18. The printed price of an article by a manufacturing company is rupees 28,000. He sells it to a dealer at 25% discount. The dealer sells it to a trader at 20% discount on the printed price. If the trader sells it at the printed price to a customer and GST charged is 5% at every stage, find the GST paid to the government by the first one, the dealer, and the second one, the trader. Again, the printed price. Printed price means mark price. Printed price of an article by a manufacturing company is 28,000. The manufacturer is there, so manufacturer, printed price is 28,000. That's mark price is rupees 28,000. Now, he sells it to a dealer at 25% discount. The manufacturer sells it to a dealer at 25% discount. 25% discount means 25% less he is going to charge. Okay. So let's find that discount. So discount given by the manufacturer, that's D1 I have written, discount in the first case is 25%. 25% is 25 over 100 of mark price is 28,000. Okay. This on simplification gives you 7,000 rupees. Now the 7,000 rupees is the discount, means so much less the dealer has to pay for the article. Actual price was 28,000, he gets a discount of 7,000 rupees. Therefore, mark price after discount 1. Okay. This was the actual mark price, this is the discount. So mark price after discount 1 is 28,000 minus he gets a discount of 7,000, that gives you 21,000. Okay. Now, the tax on this, the percentage tax given was 5%. That's 5%, 5 over 100 of the mark price now is 21,000. that gives you rupees 1050 is the tax that the dealer has to pay the manufacturer. Now, the second part, it says, he sells it to a dealer at 25% discount, that's found. The dealer sells it to a trader. Dealer is going to sell it to a trader at 20% discount on the printed price. Again, the mark price is the same. Printed price was 28,000. Mark price is 28,000. But the dealer gives a 20% discount to the trader. So when he is going to sell it to the trader, he gives 20% discount. So let's find that discount. Discount in the second case is 20% discount is the second one. 20 over 100 of, it says, printed price. Printed price is 28,000. This on simplification gives you rupees 5,600, which means the trader has to pay 5,600 less in this case. Okay. So mark price after this discount, this was the actual price, he gets a discount of 5,600, so subtract both of them, that will give him mark price after discount. That's 28,000 minus 5,600, that's rupees 22,400. This is the mark price now. On this mark price, the tax has to be calculated. Tax in the second case, percentage is 5%, so 5 over 100 of the price now is 22,400. This on simplification is rupees 1,120. That calculation is done. Now, if the trader sells it at the printed price to a customer, the trader bought it from him. Now the trader is going to sell it to the customer at the printed price, it says. Trader is going to sell it at the printed price. He is not going to give you any discount. Okay. So printed price means 28,000, which means the trader is going to sell it to the customer for the mark price of rupees 28,000. On this, we calculate the tax. Tax in the third case is 5% tax, 5 over 100 of 28,000. That's rupees 1400. The questions are, find the GST paid to the government by first person, the dealer. GST paid by the first one is the dealer. Let's consider the dealer. The dealer bought it from the manufacturer. He paid a tax of 1050. But when the dealer sold it to the trader, he collected a tax of 1120. The difference between these two is the GST that the dealer has to pay. So first one, GST paid by the dealer to the government is what he has collected, that's 1120, minus what he has already paid, that's 1050, that gives you rupees 70. Second question is, find the GST paid to the government by, second one, the trader. GST paid by the trader. Now, this is the trader. When the trader bought it, he paid a tax of 1120, and when the trader sells it to the customer, he collected a tax of 1400. The difference between these two is the GST that the trader has to pay. So, GST paid by the trader to the government is what he collected, that's 1400, minus what he's already paid, that's 1120. The difference is rupees 280. Next question. A shopkeeper bought a washing machine at a discount of 20% from a wholesaler. The printed price of the washing machine being rupees 18,000. The shopkeeper sells it to a consumer at a discount of 10% on the printed price. If the rate of sales tax is 5%, find number one, the GST paid by the shopkeeper. We'll come to the second question later. It says a shopkeeper bought a washing machine at a discount of 20% from a wholesaler. Shopkeeper is buying from the wholesaler. So the first person is the wholesaler and the second person is the shopkeeper. And the shopkeeper sells it to a consumer. So the shopkeeper is going to sell it to a consumer. Okay. So there are only two calculations that you have to show. One is the wholesalers and one is the shopkeepers. Okay. A shopkeeper bought a washing machine at a discount of 20% from a wholesaler. The printed price of the washing machine being rupees 18,000. Shopkeeper is buying from the wholesaler. Printed price means mark price is rupees 18,000. But he gets a discount of 20% on this. So if he's buying from him, he's going to get a 20% discount. So let's calculate the discount. Discount in the first case, he's getting 20% discount. That's 20 over 100 of the mark price is 18,000. This will give you rupees 3,600. That much discount he is going to get means he has to pay that much less. This was the actual price minus this is the discount. That will give you mark price after discount 1 is rupees 18,000 minus 3,600. That gives you 14,400. And the tax in the first case, tax percentage given was 5%. 5 over 100 of mark price now is 14,400. That gives you rupees 720. In the second case, the shopkeeper sells it to a consumer at a discount of 10% on the printed price. Again, the printed price is the same, 18,000. That's the mark price. Mark price is rupees 18,000. But the shopkeeper gives a 10% discount on this. So discount in the second case is 10%. 10 over 100 of the price is 18,000. Okay. That gives you rupees 1,800. So he sells it for 1,800 rupees less. So the mark price after discount is actual price was 18,000 minus discount is 1,800. Subtract both of them. That will give you rupees 16,200. And the tax in the second case, same percentage, 5%, 5 over 100 of 16,200. That on simplification gives you rupees 810. Now the questions. Fine. Number 1, the GST paid by the shopkeeper. GST paid by the shopkeeper. This is the shopkeeper. GST paid by him. When he bought, he paid a tax of 720. And when he is going to sell it to the consumer, he receives 810 rupees as the tax. The difference between these two should give you the GST paid by the shopkeeper. So GST paid by the shopkeeper is 810 is what he received minus 720 is what he is already paid. Difference is rupees 90. The second question is, you have to find the total amount that the consumer pays for the washing machine. Total amount paid by the consumer. What all does the consumer have to pay? Consumer has to pay 16,200, that's the price after discount. And he also has to pay 810 rupees as tax. So the total amount paid is 16,200 plus 810 rupees as tax. That gives you rupees 17,010. And homework for today is exercise 1, question numbers 3, 4, 9, 11 and 20.